ask yourself and really dive deep into the question, what is branding? We talk about it, agencies talk about it, they sell you on this. We know every business, small, large, corporate, must have a brand, right? They must have a brand. So what is this? What is a brand? What goes into it? And what questions should you be asking when you're diving into this for your business? So today, here at the College of Business and Analytics, in my office, we are going to dive deep into that and talk a little bit about this week's topic in my class, branding. Welcome, everybody. This is week 3 here for the students at SIU. They have survived 3 weeks with me so far. We meet Mondays and Wednesdays, 3:35 to 4:50. This week, we have branding. And we have Dillon Elliott of Flying Square Media. I think I said flying or Fly Square Media. I think it's Fly Square Media. Sorry, Dillon. Will be zooming in with us. He owns an agency that works with branding, primarily with video. And so I challenge my students this week to read the resources and the materials that they have. You'll see that there's 2 of them, 2 videos out of the 6 resources, including 2 case studies that they had to review and be prepared for class. And we did some little impromptu, I like to call them macro group projects in the classroom. And this week, they were to get into groups of 2 and go over some of the rebranding of some very famous brands like Animal Planet and Dunkin' Donuts, now Dunkin', and Uber. And one of the other things that we talked about extensively, and I made them really think about it, was the question, what is branding? Now, you've got those basic answers of it's the logo, it's the website, it's how we make people feel, and it's the letters, and it's the font. There's all these things that go into it, which contribute to it. But I challenge you to really dig deep. What is branding? As a business owner or student or anybody, slow down and step back and look at some of the most famous companies, Apple, Walmart, Tesla. Look at some of these companies and really think about what goes into their branding. What are they really trying to do? Now, one of the videos that you'll be watching, and these are very short videos, one of the videos that you'll be watching is one that talks about the psychology of branding. And there's no better comparison to talk about branding than with Apple and Samsung. Both of those, we define ourselves with phones. You're either the Apple group or you're the Samsung group. That's really it. At one point, there was only one, which was BlackBerry, and we saw how that turned out for everybody as well, right? So not good. Now, those of you that identify as Apple, why do you like Apple products? Could be the design. It could be the company, could be the ecosystem, could be a lot of things. But for whatever reason, you identify with that. And in the video this week, they actually used brain scans to see the difference of how people responded to their Apple and Samsung products. Fascinating short video. You should check it out. Now, the Samsung group, same questions, same kind of thing, and they got a different response. And what they found out through this little short little experiment that we got to watch, that probably took weeks or months, Samsung owners typically, wait for it, only like Samsung because they don't like Apple. They're only choosing the product because they're against something. Whereas Apple owners buy into the ecosystem, they buy into the community, they buy into the creativeness, they buy into something that extends who they are. So I pose this question again. What is branding? Design our own and align with the company or the products that we're wanting to go with. When we have that connection, we create a community. And then that community can help foster and grow. Another great example would be, I am a Jeep owner. Never thought I would own a Jeep. Got into it, didn't realize I was joining a cult, right? but I've connected with that. And then I find ways that I can connect within there. Now, the beauty of this is I don't like and associate with everything within that particular brand, but there's enough in there in that brand for me to connect with that I identify, and then I'm able to help extend who I am as a person. And so that's really what the brands are about. And on top of that, can they do this? Can this company, can Jeep, can Apple, can Samsung, can Tesla, can Walmart, can all these brands continually connect with us consistently? And that's where money and finances get in to be able to do that. But if you create a culture and you connect people with things that are personal to them and create the story for your business of how they can connect to that, and then you do it consistently, you have, my friends, a brand. So watch the videos and let me know how you define a brand. And as always, if you're interested in attending SIU or getting a degree in marketing or business, accounting, I highly suggest the College of Business of Analytics here at SIU. As you see down below scrolling, you can check us out at business.siu.edu for further information. You're never too old to go back to school and get a degree or to learn. So we'd love to have you be a part of this. And if you have any questions about branding and digital marketing, hey, guess what? You know who to talk to. Me, Tom Harness. Oh, go Dogs.